You know, every once in a while you visit a place and you just say, wow, that's incredible. This is definitely one of those places. Welcome to the National Navy UDT-SEAL Museum in Fort Pierce, Florida. Let's go. The National Navy UDT-SEAL Museum is located at 3300 North Highway A1A, Fort Pierce, Florida. When you first walk in, they have the creature from the Black Lagoon, and over the doorways it says, "The only easy day was yesterday." Here are the museum hours, and they are closed on Mondays. And if you happen to visit the museum on one of these dates, you'll also get the Canine Project experience as part of your admission fee. After you pay your admission fee, and by the way, there is a discount for seniors, military, and first responders, you're directed to a person who's going to give you a diagram of the facility and show you which direction to go.
Today that we focus their mission in a global war on terror.
American Airlines emergency line, please state your emergency.
I'm number 3 on flight 11, and the cockpit is not answering their phone.
New York, 175. Yeah, 175, go ahead.
Oh my God, the building just exploded.
Alright, we're going to take the number 5 as best possible. Just can't be somebody who has the authority to get military here. Authenticate. We're also lost American 70.
This display showed a Navy SEAL with all the equipment on. This display here explained everything about the Trident. And did you know that SEAL means sea, air, and land? This section here was all about how the Navy SEALs found and killed Osama bin Laden.
Identifies a high-level Al-Qaeda courier known as Al-Kuwaiti. They track him to the city of Abbottabad in Pakistan. Every wall, every detail. Their mission: capture one helicopter has problems.
There were several displays of just weapons that they use. The owners of the Maersk, Alabama donated the bullet-marked 5-ton fiberglass lifeboat upon which the pirates held Captain Phillips hostage to this museum.
This is Maersk, Alabama. We are an unarmed freighter.
We have a potential piracy situation.
Copy, Alabama, you should have...
Everything in this museum is real equipment. There are no reproductions here. All this equipment was actually used at some point in time with the Navy SEALs. Now this was pretty cool. We actually got to sit inside the helicopter and they had a video going in the back. Watch your head and duck down on the way in. It's low. This area is about the canines. There are all kinds of different vehicles that they use. There is just so much to see, and we haven't even gone outside yet. This is the bell that if you can't make it as a Navy SEAL, you ring it to quit. This area is about recovering the capsules when they come back from space. This was a piece of the Berlin Wall. Make sure you give yourself ample time to visit this museum because there's just so much to see. You don't want to shortchange yourself between inside and outside. The Knives of the Navy SEALs.
Board landing craft that are armed with machine guns. Detonation devices left in the abandoned city are ticking off their last seconds.
Navy demolition teams. One early volunteer, Harold Hall, heads to a new training center at Fort Pierce, Florida in the summer of 1943.
I was 18 years old, gung-ho, ready to go, and they said they were looking for 100 volunteers for demolition. So I ran over and I asked them if they had any physical limitations because I was nearsighted. They said no, and I said, sign me up.
Today, you have to volunteer and you have to pass tests and you have to do this and that and everything. Back then, it was just like you volunteer and you're going to do it until you quit.
But no amount of demolition teams who paddle ashore in the early morning hours to clear the beaches of Nazi mines. They, along with Army combat engineers, managed to open 8 of 16 landing zones. But those victories come at a cost.
And now we head outside. Some of these transport vehicles seem like coffins more than transport vehicles. Can you imagine laying in this thing just to get to where you need to go, to do what you gotta do? Beach obstacles. This was the Navy SEAL Memorial. The sand inside these scuba tanks comes from many places all over the world where Navy SEALs and their predecessors served, trained, fought, and bled. This was the K9 Memorial. They had a bunch of boats on the property, and some of you could actually go up inside and take a look at them. Now this boat here was really cool. Wait till you see inside of this one.
The tour was one of the hardest things that I had ever been through. I was tested to my max, and it was something that at times I didn't know if I was going to come up to the end. You're going to have up to the point where you can create a balance. My first first deployment was basically the culmination of everything I learned in SEAL training. I was prepared, I was ready, it was what I signed up for.
Wick is a very tight community. We're looking for teammates that will be there for each other, on and off the water, regardless of the situation. The ocean is a very unforgiving environment. We need somebody that's going to push through mentally and physically for their teammates anytime, anywhere.
They also have an obstacle course here. So if you sign a waiver, they'll let you go through the obstacle course. How cool is that? I hope you enjoyed our tour today, because I surely did. I want to give a very special thank you to all military personnel, past and present, and to your families. Your dedication, sacrifice, and service do not go unnoticed. We're able to travel, create, and share experiences like these because of what you do every single day. Thank you for your service. If you enjoyed this visit to the Navy SEAL Museum, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Have you been here before? What stood out to you and what'd you like the most? We'll see you on the next journey. Let's go!